My name is Leticia Stinson, and I'm a library associate at Fulton County Library System. I originally had this idea, as we said, we don't steal, we borrow ideas from other library systems in county, but DeKalb County, specifically the Scott County Library, they used to, I don't know if they still do, but every year they used to have a spelling bee for third graders. And so I thought to myself, why is it just for the third graders? Why can't it be for, a wide range of kids? So I thought about it, and then this was kind of around the time the big spelling boom was happening. I don't know if y'all remember Keela and the Bee and what's the other movie? Bee Season and Spellbound, the documentary. All that was getting hot. And then ABC actually would show the script Spelling Bee on TV. I remember seeing those on Friday. So that was, and so I'm just like, I think I can jump on this and kind of bring this into a program for our library. So I went to our library, our children's librarian at the time, and I asked him, I was like, how do you feel about partnering up with me to do a spelling bee? And he was new, so he was like, okay, great, fine, we can do that. So we did it the first year, and it went well. So each year after that, so what I would say with the spelling bee, you want to, any program, I guess, assess it after each year. So the first year it was ages 5 to 8. Actually, it was ages 5 to 12. It was just one big group, and so the parents would be like, well, it's unfair that a 5-year-old has to go with them to here. But, we had already set it up then. But so the first, sometimes the kids would start crying, and I'm like, oh, so that would make me a little uncomfortable. I'm like, oh no, making the little babies cry. So that's when we decided to separate the age groups. And I have that on this flyer here when it tells you ages 5 to 8 and 9 to 12 about the different age groups. So that was fair, and so some people were still a little, but I'm like, we've separated it, and in 1 year, to me, the parents can kind of make or break, like for children's programming, and then so 1 year I even moved it up ages 7 to 10. So I'm always kind of adjusting to what I get the feedback from the parents, because if some parents know their child's not being treated fairly, they might not come back next year. So, but we always give people the rules of way ahead of time. You get the rules, and you also get a study sheet. And so at first we didn't do that. We would just have books out and tell the kids to read your books, and then you would know, they were like, well, where are the words coming from? So we decided to, each year we have a summer theme. So last year it was Libraries Rock. So all the words came from musical instruments. And then other years, it was something about a bug or whatever the theme is. Like this year it's going to be Universal Stories. So I gotta, sometimes if it's a theme where I don't think I have enough words, I'll just do, I'll do a geography bee. I'll do cities and states and countries. Because you want to have enough words, because last year we actually ran out of words. The kids, these kids were incredible. They were like, and so the children's librarian we have now, we're just like, okay, we just got to go to the dictionary. So we went to the dictionary and started looking up because those kids were like, they were like 6 and 7, and they were spelling glockenspiel. So, and one of the kids, the one who actually won, he had decided, he got scared at the last minute, and his mom was like, well, she said, we studied all night. And he was like, I'm scared. And she was like, come on, you studied, go ahead, do it. And so it's funny, he ended up winning. And he was like really shy, but he ended up winning it. So, and I told him, like, see, what about you hadn't participated? You never know what you could have said. And so we also, we have a newsletter that I put out, and I put it in the newsletter. So, and then flyers. So, you try to advertise as much as possible. It's summer, 100 things are going on, vacations. But about 2015, we introduced it introduce Ponce the Bee. One of my coworkers created this for me. Can you hold it? Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Ponce the Bee. I think I'm gonna give him a little tune up. His wing, he's 4 years old. So his wings have gotten a little tattered, but there's the little eyes. And so the kids would get drawn by him, and then we got maybe a little corny, but sign up to be a part of our spelling bee. So we have little sign-in sheets. The kids write their name and email, and then they fold it up and put it in there, and kids seem to like just stick in their hand, put it in the little box more than anything. But my friend put it on Facebook, and it got likes. So, but yeah. And then we try to have it as much real spelling bee as possible. So kids, everyone gets a certificate. You know, you get their name and everything, and then so you get a certificate, and I tell them, oh, you take it back to school, and everyone can see what you did. And then I even have a little bell if you make a mistake. So with our spelling bee, and it's in the rules, and our spelling bee, if you get one question wrong, one word wrong, you're not eliminated. Everyone gets 2 chances. And I think a lot of the kids and parents like that. I'm like, and then one kid was like, oh, I got it wrong. I'm like, you got one more chance. And so we have a board where we have all the children's names. And then if you miss one, it's a little hash mark so we can keep count of who missed things. I think that's about it. We have like refreshments, of course, and the music when it's over with. And like I said, everyone seems to always have a good time. I have a DVD I brought where this was taped in 2011, and this shows a little bit of the spelling bee. So, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
This is.
Oops. Yeah, not too long of a.
Terrific. Yes, you are correct. Okay. Contestant number 2. Your word is boot.
Oh, it's not doing it.
Contestant number 3.
Oh, yes.
Your word is bold. You may. The word bowl is a concave, usually nearly concealed vessel, specifically a drinking vessel, in a sentence that is, we put our cereal in a bowl.
Bowl. B-O-W-L.
Very good. Okay. Miriam. Right. Your word is book.
We're doing a little talk. Are we okay with time? Okay.
A brook is a small stream, and in a sentence that is, we saw a fish
After this word, yeah.
in the brook.
That's when we present first and second.
Great. All
Alright, and then, so. There we go.
I guess this question now.
Okay, are there any questions?
How many years have you been doing this now? Because you said that was from 2011.
That's from 2011. I've been doing this 12 years. So I've been in front of the scenes, like reading the questions out, and I've been behind the scenes. So it just depends. Some years I'm like the moderator. I'm like the one who has the words, and then I'll be like, no, he didn't get it right, or, because sometimes the kids talk fast or it's a little bit garbled. And I'll never forget the first year, one of the words was key, and the little girl kept saying key-E-Y. She was trying to say K, and everyone was looking like, give it to her, but I'm like, it's not. And she said it like 3 times, key-E-Y. Yeah, we knew she was trying to say K, but she was so nervous. But I remember her because she came for 3 years, and the 3rd year she won. So I was so happy for her. I'm like, see, you stayed with it, and that's a lot. You see some of the same kids, and I tell them, even if you lose, come back next year and let's keep trying for it. And yeah. So this July will be 13 years. So
That's great.
yeah. So I'm glad I've had the support of the different. We've had like 4 different children's librarians in that time. So every time we get a new one, I kind of like, hi, I have this program I've been doing for a little while.
We have a question from online. It's, do you promote the spelling bee at any of the local schools or from the library only?
We promote from our Facebook. We have a Facebook account, of course. We promote from Facebook, and then some of the local newspapers. We put little things in there to let them know. But that's a good idea too. We haven't really promoted to the schools, but I might try that. Yeah. So, yes.
So I know a lot of times in libraries, and this is one of these things coming from an assessment librarian, but a lot of times, we're looking at numbers because, we're trying to justify. But this is like a perfect example of stuff you really can't quantify, but it's so, so, so important.
Yeah.
It's so important, so
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And participation varies. Sometimes we may have 4 or 5 kids. And then some days we have 15, some years 15. So you adjust, according to each year that's going on. So, but I tied in with the other speaker was saying like summer reading, because we give the kids the words, so you have to study the words to try to pass the spelling bee. So that all goes into reading, and then I didn't have it with me, but sometimes I have like I'll do a display, and I'll have like books on spelling and things like that to kind of help them along.
Great.
Thank
you. Thank you so much.
Okay.